make sure you have a mat or something comfy for your knees. We're gonna be on our hands and our knees for a while, for the whole first circuit pretty much. This one is gonna be a glute circuit. We're gonna feel a nice burn. So we're gonna start with the longest interval. We're gonna do one move, right into the next, into the next, into the next. But then we get to switch, we do a rest before we switch sides, and then when we rest, we'll take away the last move. So it'll get shorter and shorter. So if you can get through round one, perfect, you're gonna be fine. First move, one leg is gonna do a fire hydrant into a leg extension, rebend, and then come back down, okay? We're there for 20 seconds. You ready? In 3, 2, 1. Fire hydrant, leg extension, rebend, and down. Keep going on the same leg, getting that height on the fire hydrant, and then keeping it as you extend that leg out and as you rebend it. I know that's the hard part. 5 more seconds, then we're gonna switch moves, no rest between moves. In 3, 2, 1. Same leg, stay up, kick it back, and then come right back to that fire hydrant. Kick it back, come right back to that fire hydrant. So the knee stays up the whole time. The leg is turned out, so my toe is facing away from my body. 5 more seconds, then I'm gonna do fire hydrant circles. In 3, 2, 1. Fire hydrant circles, one way around, and then reverse it. One way around, and reverse it, like a little half circle with that knee bend, getting that height. 8 more seconds, then we're gonna go into donkey kicks, and we are still on the same leg. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Up and down. Knee stays bent. I'm trying to bring my heel up to the ceiling. No tension in that low back. So make sure we're lifting with the glute and not with the low back. If you're feeling some tension there, double check on that form, hold on to that core, or try coming down onto your forearms. 3, 2, 1, take it up and pulse, pulse, pulse. This is our last move. We get to rest in 5, in 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, so you know all the moves now, but we have to do them on the other side. So I'm gonna slide my way on over here to the other side of my mat, but you know the drill. You have the fire hydrant leg extensions, into the fire hydrant kickbacks, into the fire hydrant circles, all the fire hydrant things, into the donkey kicks and the pulses. Here we go, in 3, 2, 1. Fire hydrant, leg extension, rebend, and down. Getting that knee up nice and high, keeping that knee up nice and high as you extend and rebend. 10 more seconds. The good news is all of these intervals are really short. They're only 20 seconds. In 5 seconds, fire hydrant kickbacks. 3, 2, 1. Get it up, kick it back, bring that knee up again. So I can feel my glutes at both points, at the kickback and as the knee comes in. 10 seconds, then we go into our fire hydrant circles. In 5, couple more. 3, 2, 1. Fire hydrant circles. Circle it one way and then reverse it. Circle it one way and reverse it. We're trying again to get that knee up nice and high. Remember, we want to feel it in our glutes, not in our low back. So adjust yourself as needed. Check on that form. 3, 2, 1. Donkey kicks up to the ceiling, then back in. The knee stays bent the whole time, and we're trying to get the heel up nice and high so my foot is flexed. 10 more seconds, then we finish with pulses. And remember the deal, we only have to do the pulses one time because we take away the last move. 3, 2, 1. Let's get those pulses higher, higher, higher. Stay in that donkey kick, get that heel up. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Whew, okay, that was a good burn. And we're about to feel it again, but no pulses. That same sequence, just with no pulses on the end, okay? So we always get to take away that last move. I'm switching back to my first leg for that first move, our fire hydrant leg extension. In 3, 2, 1. Fire hydrant, leg extension, rebend, and down. Feel that burn, get comfy there. We've got 10 more seconds, then right into our fire hydrant turned out kickbacks. You got this. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Stay up in that fire hydrant. Kick it straight back. Back up to the fire hydrant. Kick it straight back. Draw that knee in so we can feel that glute like crazy, a little bit of the obliques as well. 8 seconds, then our fire hydrant circles. in 5, in 3, 2, 1. Let's circle it all the way around and then reverse it. All the way around and reverse it. Even that supporting leg should feel a bit of a burn just from stabilizing that body. 7 seconds, then our donkey kicks in 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's see those donkey kicks up to the ceiling. Bring it back. That knee stays bent. In 12 seconds, we're going to go into the other side. We're going to try not to rest in between legs. 5 seconds. We took away the pulses, but I took away your rest too. 3, 2, 1. Other side. Fire hydrant, leg extension, rebend, and down. And if you don't have to jog across to the other side of your mat, then you can transition even quicker than me. 7 seconds, then we stay up for our fire hydrant kickbacks in 3, 2, 1. Let's see those fire hydrant kickbacks. Draw that knee in, kick it back. Oh, that burn is so real in round 2. 10 more seconds, then our fire hydrant, alternating circles. You're doing great. 7 seconds to go, 5 seconds to go, 3, 2, 1. Let's circle it. One way, then the other way, around and around you go. The good news is we are more than halfway through this whole circuit. 10 more seconds, then into our donkey kicks. In 7, in 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's do our donkey kicks. This is our last move in this round. Then we get to take away these donkey kicks. 15 seconds of work. Then you get 20 seconds of rest. In 10. Keep that knee bent. Try to get that heel up nice and high. 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest. No more donkey kicks, but the rest is the same. So here I am waddling over to the back first side of my mat because we are doing our fire hydrant leg extension in 10 seconds. So it's getting shorter and shorter. We got this. We're ready for round 3 in 5, 3, 2, 1. Fire hydrant, leg extension, rebend and down. Fire hydrant, leg extension, rebend and down. Keep going. If you're having trouble with that back, you can always try coming down onto your forearms. You can always check in, make sure you're holding the core nice and tight. That'll support your back. 3, 2, 1. Fire hydrant kickbacks. Bring that knee up nice and high. Keep it up, then kick it straight back behind you. Find that glute burn in both positions. 8 more seconds. Then our fire hydrant circles in 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's circle it. One way, then the other way. 15 seconds. Then we're going right into the other leg for our fire hydrant leg extensions. These reps are getting so small now. We only have 3 moves to get through each leg, and this is the 3rd move. 3, 2, 1. Other leg, fire hydrant, leg extension, rebend, and down. Back is nice and flat, head is in line with the spine. Putting that weight evenly on our hands and our knees. 5 more seconds, then our fire hydrant, kickbacks in 3, 2, 1. Keep it up, kick it back. Keep it up, kick it back. Whew. This one's a tough one, but we only have 10 more seconds. We only have 1 more move. Then we get to take away another move and we get some rest. In 3, 2, 1. Let's do our fire hydrant circles. One way, then the other way. 15 seconds of work. Then we've got 20 seconds of rest coming your way. So let's earn that rest. In 10, in 7, in 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Taking away our fire hydrant circles. So all that we have is our fire hydrant leg extensions and our fire hydrant kickbacks each side. 10 seconds and then we're ready to go. Couple minutes and this circuit's done. We're moving into more of a full body circuit. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Fire hydrant, leg extension, rebend down. This is the second last time that you have to do this move. I don't know if that means nothing to you guys because we've already done it like 100 times, but the end is in sight. 7 seconds, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Fire hydrant. Kick it back. Back to the fire hydrant. Kick it back again. 14 seconds of work, then we get to switch over to the other leg. You've been working at the glutes for almost 10 minutes. 1 minute and 45 to go. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Switch legs. Fire hydrant leg extension. 15 seconds. And then your last move before you get to rest again. In 8 seconds, fire hydrant kickbacks. In 5, in 3, 2, 1. Keep it up. Right into your kickback. Right into your fire hydrant. Right into your kickback. 10 seconds is gone. 10 seconds is left. Keep moving through it. In 7 seconds, you get to rest. We get to take this move away. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Shake it out. Breathe. Last round, and you know what's happening. There's no more fire hydrant kickbacks. All it is the fire hydrant with the leg extension each side. 2 moves, 1 leg, the other leg. That's it. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Fire hydrant, leg extension, rebend, and down. 15 seconds, then this leg is done. Now just 10 seconds. Let's see if we can squeeze in at least 1 more, 2 more if you're speedy. In 5 seconds, we're switching sides. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Fire hydrant, leg extension, rebend, and down. 15 seconds, then 1 circuit of 2 circuits is done. Whew. 8 more seconds, finish off those glutes. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Holy smokes. All right, we're gonna stay right where we are. You can grab a quick sip of water if you'd like. Rest while I explain what's happening. We are going to do a mix of upper and lower body. We still have a little bit of glutes, but we have a lot of back and inner thighs. In this circuit, we're gonna be on the ground and we'll gradually work our way up, okay? We're gonna do 1 move for 40 seconds. We rest, and then another move for 20 seconds. Rest, 40-second move, 20-second move, you get it. We are going to start with modified dive bomber push-ups. So if you wanted to do a harder version of these, you would start in downward dog instead of starting in child's pose. I think the modified version is plenty hard, so we're gonna hang out right there, but if you did wanna make it harder, you could. We are gonna pretend like we have to dive under a fence, staying close to the floor, into cobra, and then dive back under the fence, back into child's pose. Now, I have a giant belly here that keeps me from getting too close to the floor. So mine is gonna look different than yours. I will be up higher. A way you can modify to make it easier is exactly what I'll be doing, is staying up a little bit higher, or you don't have to go as far. So if you're struggling to get all the way under to cobra, or like once you're in cobra, no chance of you coming back, 2 things you can do. 1, dive under, and then just reset instead of diving back, because the diving back is the really, really hard part. And the other thing you can do is just make it shorter. So here to here instead of all the way through. So make it work for you. We ready? 40 seconds there. In 3, 2, 1. Child's pose. Stay as close to the floor as you can. Into cobra. Get as close to the floor as you can. Back into child's pose. I want you to feel the back like crazy. Little bit of your shoulders, little bit of your back. And again, you can modify as needed. You can stay up higher if you want to make it a little bit easier, or you also have like a 20-pound medicine ball strapped to your belly. And you can always modify by just doing the first portion and then resetting, or by shortening the range of motion. 5 more seconds. In 3, 2, 1, rest. We're gonna go into pike push-ups next. So we're gonna go into sort of a downward dog position, but if you wanna make it harder, you're gonna walk your feet closer to your hands and you're gonna come up onto your toes. So more weight is on the shoulders, and we're gonna drop the head down and up like a modified handstand push-up. In 3, 2, 1, down and up. Keep going. If you want to make this easier, walk your feet back a little bit further and evenly distribute the weight between your hands and your feet and shorten the range of motion. If you want to make it harder, walk in closer, get up on those toes, put that weight onto the hands and get low and rest. We're going to stay down here, plank, deep lunge, but then I'm going to make things a little bit crazy. Ready for this? So just like in your warm up, deep lunge. Now I'm going to straighten this front leg. I'm going to rotate this back leg and pop into a hard side lunge. Then I'm back to my plank and over to the other side. I straighten this, I rebend this. Ready, set, let's go. Deep lunge, hard side lunge. Plank, deep lunge, hard side lunge. Plank, deep lunge, hard side lunge. If you want to modify, stay up higher. 15 seconds. And remember, the front knee is bent on the deep lunge and then it straightens and the other knee bends on the hard side lunge. Then you reverse and come back. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Stay up now. We're going to do hard side lunges. So we're going to come down on one side, pop up on the heel, and then over to the other side. If it's too much to come down to the foot, do the same heel pop, but come down to the knee. Ready? 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Down and switch. One side to the next, and we're making it a little harder, a bigger stretch in the inner thighs by popping onto that heel, lifting the toe up. Nice wide stance. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. We're going to stay standing. We're going to do a plie squat. So we're here, nice and wide, toes turned out, plie, and then I'm going to twist my back leg into a lunge, back to a plie, into a lunge on the other side. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Plie. Twist to your lunge, back to your plie, twist to your other lunge, back to your plie. So we just keep twisting side to side into that lunge, coming to that plie in the middle. You can take as much time as you want to adjust yourself, to pace yourself, or you can really flow through it, one move into the next. Just make sure you stay nice and wide so you get that inner thigh stretch, that nice burn on the plie. 3, 2, 1. Rest. We're going to stay out nice and wide into our plie squat, but this time one heel is going to come off the floor. See how my legs stay straight, but now my heel isn't touching, and then I come down, here's that heel off, and up to switch and do the same thing. 5 seconds, we just keep switching legs. 3, 2, 1, heel off, plie, stand and switch. Plie, stand and switch. So we lift that heel, that way we get a deeper inner thigh stretch, but we also get a nice calf burn. 18 seconds, then we get to rest. You know all the moves in this circuit now. In 12, in 10, get low, stay nice and wide, 7 seconds, 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1, rest. Shake it out. We're going to come back down to the floor because we are going to repeat that in duos. So we have a 40-second move, right into a 20-second move, then we get to rest into another 40-second move and another 20-second move. So in 15 seconds, modify dive bomber push-ups, diving under the fence and back into your pike push-ups. 10 more seconds. So we're going to get in that child's pose position in 5, 3, 2, 1. Dive under the fence into cobra, dive back under the fence into child's pose. Keep going. Remember, if you want to modify, you can just stay up a little higher, or you can do the dive under the fence, and then you can just reset yourself, or you can shorten the range of motion and don't quite go into cobra, just push forward and back. This is our long one. It's 40 seconds, but we're already way more than halfway through it. 14 seconds to go. Getting nice and strong, sculpting that back. In 8 seconds, we're going to pop up into downward dog for our pike push-ups. In 3, 2, 1, right into our pike push-ups. Down and up, dropping the top of our head down close to that floor, pressing it back up, feeling those shoulders. 8 seconds, You can make this harder with feet closer to the hands, up on the toes, or easier by further away. 3, 2, 1, rest. Next up, plank, deep lunge into our side lunge, and then continuing those side lunges. Remember, the front knee is bent on the deep lunge, and then we reverse it into the side lunge. 3, 2, 1, deep lunge. Straighten that front knee, bend the back knee, then pop back to the plank to do the same thing on the other side. And you can always stay up higher if it doesn't feel comfy to be down on the floor in that plank. 20 seconds down, 20 to go. I know this is a complicated one, so if you're not quite getting it, that's okay. Just keep that body moving. And in 10 seconds, we're all gonna go into alternating side lunges. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Side lunges. One leg over to the next. We're popping up on the heel, toe going up to the ceiling. These ones are quick, halfway there, 10 down, 10 to go. In 7, in 5, and 3, 2, 1, rest. Stay up nice and tall, plie, twisting into our alternating lunges, side to side, and then again into our plie, but with alternating heels off. In 5, 3, 2, 1, plie, twist to that lunge. Back to your plie, twist to the other lunge, back to your plie, and so on for 40 seconds. But you're already halfway there. In 15 seconds, we are going right into our plie with alternating heels off. 8 more seconds to go. In 5, in 3, 2, 1, heel off, plie down and up, then the other heel off. Really press that toe into the floor so you get that nice burn in the leg and you get that increased range of motion, so we get a big stretch. Almost there. You've got 12 more seconds. Then we get to rest. One more round, then we're done. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, we are doing it one more time. This time, no rest. One move right into the next. The good news is all these moves flow really seamlessly from one into the next. So this is gonna be over before we know it. Dive bomber push-ups in 7 seconds. Last time through it. We ready for this? We gotta be. It started in 3, 2, 1. Dive under the fence and dive back under. Make the move work for you. It's your body, your workout, your rules. So you are gonna modify as much or as little as you need to. Get everything you can out of these moves because it's the last time through and we're already more than halfway through it. In 15 seconds, right into your pike push-ups. Keep it going for the last 10. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Pop up into downward dog, pike push-ups. Drop that head, press it back up. Use that shoulder strength. Make it easier or harder by walking those feet closer or further away. In 5 seconds, plank deep lunge, hard side lunge. 3, 2, 1. Deep lunge. Straighten the front leg, bend the back leg into that hard side lunge. Then switch sides. Same thing on the other side. A nice full body move, feeling the abs, the inner thighs, the glutes, a little bit of that back. Halfway there, 20 seconds down, 20 to go. In 15 seconds, we're staying up nice and tall for alternating side lunges. In 10. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Stay up. Alternating side lunges. Try to get onto that heel. Toe up to the ceiling. Almost there. 10 more seconds. Then we're already up for our plie, twisting into those lunges. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Plie. Twist into your lunge. Back to your plie. Over to the other side for the same thing. 20 seconds. We only have one move left. It is your plie, alternating heel off. Let's finish off those legs. Earn our stretch. 10 more seconds here. One more move to go. That last move is coming in 7. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Plie, one heel off, down and up. Then the other side. Press through that big toe side. Get low. Oh, here comes my sweat. 18 seconds. Down and up. 12 seconds. Let's see if we can squeeze in at least 2 more each leg. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Awesome job. Let's stretch. Let's start with our plie squat where we just were, and let's use our hands or our elbows to push those knees back so we get a really nice inner thigh stretch. If you have to head out early and I have not jotted your name down at the beginning, please just write your name in the chat button before you leave. Let's switch to one side into a deep lunge. So back knee bent, front knee bent up on that foot, but I'm leaning into that stretch, feeling my hip and my quad. 5 seconds, then we'll switch sides. 3, 2, 1. I'm just going to take this knee down, take the other leg up, lean into that same stretch, feeling the back hip and quad. Staying there for a nice deep breath, and then I'm going to bend this knee into pigeon in 3, 2, 1. So I'm going to bend this front knee into pigeon. I'm going to sit down or lay down, whatever is comfier, feeling this front glute and hip. Remember that first circuit, all that glute stuff, holy. In 3, 2, 1. Let's slide this leg back, slide the other leg forward. Same thing, sit down or lay down, whatever feels good. Stay there for a nice deep breath. In 3, 2, 1. Last stretch. We'll do all 4s, and let's reach under to the opposite side. Find that stretch in your shoulder and your back. We're just going to stay there for a deep breath. And then we're going to switch. Same thing on the other side. Big reach under. Drop the back of the shoulder into that floor. And then come back to all 4s. Tuck those toes under into downward dog. We'll walk it all together. And we'll roll it on up. We are done.